Sparkmaster neon, and since it's Christmas Eve, I got my orange Santa hat, obviously orange, and I'd like to say Merry Christmas. I know it's technically not Christmas until tomorrow, but still, nonetheless. Now, normally on a Tuesday video, I'd be talking with one of my friends, which is what we've been doing, every week now, and with it being Christmas week, it's obviously not easy to schedule filming a video, and I understand that my friends are all busy with family, and I respect that, because honestly, there's no better excuse than, oh, I'm spending time with my family. That, I honestly respect the ever-living crap out of that. I'm glad they have their priorities in line. And honestly, I mean, I'm at my grandma's house filming, so Christmas time. So this week is about dream big, and I'm going to do my best because I have big dreams. I want to achieve with my channel and go for gold and inspire as many people as possible, so I'm not going to let this obstacle get in my way. I am aiming for the top, and I'm going to keep going and not let something as simple as, oh, it's Christmas week and I can't schedule with a friend, and I completely understand why. I'm not going to let that stop me from posting a video this week. So, what it means to me, what dreaming big means to me, is about always aiming for the best you can do. How, no matter what others tell you, if you honestly dream that one day you're going to do something, go for it. Aim high, fly, always aim for the best that you can get. And, I mean, it's not necessarily, like, it doesn't have to be number one if you don't want to be number one. Like, let's say I'm playing a racing game or something, and if I get first place, I get a gold paint job. If I get second place, I get an orange paint job. For me, I'm going to aim for second because orange. But, I mean, if you want the goal, go for first. You know, it's one of those, know what you want and go for it. And even if it seems too high, don't worry about that. Figure out how to get there. Slowly over time if you have to, but go for it. You know? Like, and I don't necessarily mean something super important. It doesn't have to be, oh, it's a life plan. I'm going to go for gold. I want to be president. It doesn't necessarily have to be something like that. Sometimes we dream about small things. Like for me, I'm currently playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. It came out, what, like a month ago? November 15th, I believe? But yeah, I have 44 playthroughs planned with different Pokemon teams. And while that is a truly Gigantamax ambition, and for those of you who play Pokemon Sword and Shield, you'll get my gist. Basically, it's what happens when you make your Pokemon giant. Charizard, for example, looks like a phoenix, which is awesome. I truly believe I can do it, and honestly, it might be double my record, which is in Pokemon X and Y, I played through a total of 23 times amongst both games. I truly believe I can do 44 playthroughs, because in my free time, you know, I like to play it when I'm uploading a video and it's loading, and it's like, come on, load, load. Instead of me sitting there saying that, I'm like, okay, that's fine, I'll go catch some Pokemon, I'll go beat some gym leaders, I'll go play through the game a couple times. It doesn't take a couple playthroughs to get through it. But it's like, okay, I beat that first gym leader. We're good. And it's about, even in small things, like, for example, Pokemon. I'm setting my dreams big. 44 playthroughs is a lot. And I'm not selling myself short. I'm saying, hey, I can do this. I just have to put in the hard work, time, and dedication and get through it. Because I'm dreaming for what I want, regardless of how I get there, as opposed to something small because I'm underestimating myself. Always dream for the best you can go. Always aim for the top. Now, sometimes you may not reach the top, but the fact is you aimed there and you went for it and you went as far as you could, and you should be proud of that. Now, it's also important to plan big in life. We all deserve great things. I dream to go full-time on the channel. I dream that one day I can be there for those I care about financially and whatnot. And I believe that I can give all my time to helping you guys, to having fun here, and having a great time no matter what, and bringing you all joy. Because that's what I want to do. That's my dream. That's honestly my life's goal, my life's ambition. And I know it's going to be a lot of work, and it's going to take a lot of time, and I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to give it all I can give. I'm ready to take it head on, full force, face every obstacle in my way, and keep going until I get there, or the best I can achieve. Because I would rather not regret it, and it's what I truly want in life. And that's what it is. It's about finding what you truly want and going for it. no matter what risk, no matter what obstacles, you know, you try your best to make it work. Because you are capable of so much more than you know. You can do anything you put your mind to, as long as you have the capability to plan it out and go for it. You know? And it's also, you know, it's good to not just take a leap of faith and go for something. It's good to have a safety cushion in place if something falls back. Like, for example, I work at a grocery store. I work in the seafood department. And that pays my bills right now while I film. That pays for my equipment. That pays for what I do gradually over time. I mean, as I get paychecks, I try to put them as much into the channel as I can and bring better content to you guys. And because I have that safety cushion, even though, like right now, I'm not making any money, I have that income. I have that way to survive off of whatever in the background in case this doesn't go my way. In case, you know, I'm trying my best, but that doesn't mean it's going to work. You know, you have to hit the ground running. You need ground to run on in order to fly. You know, it's like an airplane. You got to have that runway so you can take off. If you don't have that runway, you're not taking off. You're just falling. So, you know, you got to have that safety cushion so you have ground to run on. So when you do soar, you're safe until you do. That no matter what, even if you take that big leap of faith up to grab that ledge, to climb up the staircase, or get that big skip, in case you miss, you got that safety cushion right there. You know, it's the stairway to heaven. You're aiming for the top. You reach for it. You jump. Oh, you miss the stairway. Now you're falling. You don't want to fall into the stairway to heaven. So you don't want to fall onto that highway of hell. Get hit by a car. No, you want to fall on that nice cushion that is your bed, right? And take a nap and go for it again. You know, that's just what it is. You know, but it's also important to be realistic with your dreams. You know, there are some dreams that are possible and some that are impossible. And some of those impossible ones may just be improbable. Like, let's say an improbable one would be, I'm going to be president of the world one day. You know, if you can, power to you, right? As long as you're doing it for a positive reason. I don't want no dictatorship over the world. I don't want to say Sparkmaster Neon supported it. You know, but, you know, a more reasonable one would probably be like President of the United States. While that does seem like a crazy stretch and dreaming, it is a lot more possible than President of the world. And if you work hard and you try your best, you have just as good a chance as anyone else to become a president. You know? And then another thing is, you know, you set these dreams in action. You know, you aim high, you look up there, you go, I'm going to be there someday. And, but you decide, okay, I got to do this, and this. And you go for it, you get to, like, let's say step 3. And you go, you know what, I'm bored, I don't want to do this anymore. You're never going to get there if you stop. It's about always following through with the plans you set in motion to get there. Like for me, I'm still kind of big on Final Fantasy games. And at one point I decided, you know what? They're all on the mobile app, on mobile apps. I'm gonna buy them all. I'm gonna play Final Fantasy 1 through Final Fantasy 15. And I started playing, and I got to like Final Fantasy 3, and just from grinding and whatnot, I kind of fell off of it, and I just never went back to it. It's still kind of something maybe in the back of my head, but I'm not like, oh, I'm gonna do this anymore. I'm like, if I do it, I do it. That's the thing. I'm probably never going to do it because I'm not following through. I'm not going for it. I'm like, okay, I don't care anymore. And that's not good. A big part of dreaming big is following through with those dreams and ambitions and always going forward with wanting to get through to them and always going for them. And let's say you want to be president of the United States. You're not going to be president of the United States if you spend every day on your couch doing nothing, right? Unless you get lucky. You for some weird stroke of fate, you sit on your couch, you apply to be president in 2060 from the internet, because any U.S. citizen can do it at that point, and you win by not even campaigning, you sitting on your couch the whole time. I mean, power to you, but, I mean, did you really follow through? No. Is that a very likely outcome for not following through? No. And honestly, I would say to do your best to follow through with your plans in order to achieve your dreams. Because if you don't, you can't get there, or it's very unlikely. Now, another thing is sometimes we think we want one thing, but in reality, it's not what's best for us. It's not what we want. You know, like sometimes we chase the wrong dream, but it can still be beneficial. Like for me, I spent my life doing arts and graphic design, and honestly, I never even thought about YouTube. I didn't think about one day being on camera. I was always the shy kid. I was like, I'm going to do my own thing. I always wanted to be more. I always wanted to, I mean, that's kind of why also, another reason I started wearing orange was I wanted people to interact with me, and I was too shy to go and interact with others myself. So I was like, okay, now I got a conversation topic about orange, and I still get socially awkward every once in a while, but I'm working on it. And the thing is, I was chasing art, I was chasing graphic design, YouTube never crossed my mind, and then one day it just clicked. I said, I like helping people. I like, you know, showing people that there's a better way, showing people how to shine bright and live a phoenix tale. What if I took it to the next level, combined my graphic design knowledge, and my friend Echo, who is a sound technician, could have my back with audio, and we could go at it and try it. Just even if I just tried it, and even if it didn't work, I was going to try. I was like, you know what? I should do that. I should go for it. And it just, now that I've started, all I can say is it just feels right. It feels like I'm where I'm supposed to be. There's no better feeling. There's no better feeling than knowing that then this is where you want to be the rest of your life. This is what you want to do. And even if it doesn't work out, just always trying it because it makes you feel good. It's a good hobby to have at minimum, right? And, you know, so that goes to show that sometimes you can go for something. Like I went for graphic design and art, and it can turn into something better. It can turn into something that you didn't even know you wanted to do, and then you discover it while you're on that other path, and you change. You go to this other way, and you go towards this new thing that you want. And even if that's not, maybe you'll find something else, and that's life, you know? Life's all over the place. You go, you find something you want, oh, I'm going to go for that. Okay, maybe you found something better, you keep going for it, and then life's a joyride. It's going to take you somewhere. The point is to have fun, right? You know, I like to say we are all like a constellation. Every major point in our life is like a star that tells the story of who we are in the heavens. We're all bits of stars from the Big Bang, right? Our starlight is a way to shine bright and lead the way and follow the path. And that's what dreaming big's about. It's about always aiming for the best you can do, following through with it. And sometimes it's not the right thing that you're aiming for, but you'll get there eventually. You know, you'll always end up where you're supposed to be. And it's about you taking charge of your life and trying to go for things that'll get you there. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. There's two options. There's personalized, which will notify you on occasion. And then there's all, which will notify you every time I post everything. I know personally on my personal account, I have it for all, and so I can, every time a video gets uploaded, I go, yeah, it uploaded correctly, yeah, and then I'm like, awesome. It feels good, and it's good to, you know, you see, oh, Neon posted a new video, oh, I want to check that out. I've been waiting for this all week, you know. We post every Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays at noon Eastern time, but, you know, sometimes it's good to just, oh, I forgot to check it out, you know. Sometimes you need that extra push, the email or something else, you know. We also have social media. We have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links in the description below. And I would love to hear you guys interact with it. I try to post every single day at 12:30 Eastern Time. I have my alarm. Sometimes it's not helpful, but I do my best. That's all I can do, right, is my best. I try my best. If you do see, don't be afraid that if it's a post like, say, 2 months ago, like, say I asked, hey, what are some standards and expectations you guys have back in week 1, back in October? Let's say you see that and you decide, oh, I have one, and you put it down in the comments, and then somebody who just found the channel a couple weeks later is going back through and looking at all this, and they go, oh, I love that idea, I'm going to borrow it too. We can all learn from each other and grow as people and truly learn how to shine bright and live a phoenix tale every day of our lives. And I think the best way to do that is by coming together and helping each other. And I think the best way to do that is in social media or right here in the comments, you know. But whatever you want, I'd love to interact with you guys. And I'd love to grow as a community and grow from what you guys want to see. You know, I love feedback. Anyway, I'm Sparkmaster Neon, and as always, shine bright and live a phoenix tale.